This should be interesting. Let's do it. YouTube, what's up? I am Rio Janeiro, and today I have a pickup video for y'all. Now, before I get started, I have a confession to make. Well, more like a disclaimer. I already know a lot of you guys are gonna be upset about this pickup, or about the timing of it, I should say. It's a fairly large pickup that has been over a span of like 3 months, which means some of the older pieces that I got are no longer available. I know y'all like, you know, when I do pickup videos so y'all can find what I got. With this one, at least half of it would not be the case. I get it. Like I know y'all not happy. Like I'm sorry. Like for real. For real, I'm sorry. The past like 3 months, but December and January, also part of this month, you know, I bought a few things. Each month was only like 2 to 3, maybe 4. I just didn't think they were like worthy of doing like a whole pickup video for during that month because I didn't really get a whole lot of things. But if y'all prefer me to just do a video regardless whether how many pieces it is, if you want me to, just let me know and I can do that. With these, I just didn't think they were worthy of pickups at the moment. Granted, I didn't even have the time to do those, but that's all said and done. Like, I have the pickup for you guys now, so I'm just gonna, you know, get right into this. These do date back until like the end of November. I got some Black Friday. Yeah, I said Black Friday. That's how long. Listen, I get it. I know. Sorry. I got y'all though. I'm here, and I'm doing this. I got you. We got some Black Friday pickups, so those were, you know, some deals and steals. Again, stuff is no longer available, but I'll show you when I get to those pieces. I got some holiday stuff, some Christmas pickups, some New Year's pickups. Everything else is pretty much just after the New Year. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, now first up, I have a couple Zara pickup slash pieces. This first piece, this is gonna be a knit jacket in like a gray colorway. So basically all it is a kind of like a cardigan, but not a cardigan. So it's a long sleeved knit kind of top, pretty much. It's knitted all throughout the body. It has pockets right here on the front. It's the front right here. So right pocket here, left pocket here. It's, I think it's a really dope look. It's almost like a shawl kind of too. I went XL for that, you like kind of like oversized baggy look. I think this is just a dope, nice look. A more casual type look. My style essentially is like casual meets streetwear. That's typically how I dress. Like I'm not always in just streetwear. Kind of like, you know, go a little bit casual sometimes, dress it up a little bit here and there. So this is that casual look that I can just tie up to my streetwear style and put it over my head. And I like this a lot. So like I said, I picked it up on Zara. This was a Black Friday pickup. I paid $56 for it, which was the sale price. I don't remember how much it was retail, but you know, 56 was the sale price. So yeah, that's that. Next from Zara, I have a pair of denim, which you guys have been seeing quite a bit of. If you've seen my Jordan 11 lace video, these are the jeans that I wore. Also, if you've seen my last video, my fit of the day video, these again are the jeans that I wore, and they are a pair of skinny jeans from Zara. The actual name of this denim is called the tie-dye jeans, or tie-dye denim, or whatever. All it really is like a dark wash jean with fading throughout the leg. And you know, right here at the what do you call that, the hip, waist, whatever, you know what I mean, the front pocket. That's front pocket. Yeah, front pocket. That's all the jean really is, and it's called the tie-dye, and I really don't know why they call it tie-dye, because there really is no tie-dye look to it, in my opinion. But like down here at the ankle or the bottom of the leg, it gets really dark, almost like it's kind of dipped, kind of. But maybe it's not, I don't know. But it's like a really dark jean down here. And the reason why I like these is because they have a weird cut. Like through the leg, they're kind of like right here, like around the knee, they're kind of like skinny. Like not skinny, but like they fit to your knee without making you look like you're wearing skinny jeans. So I like them. And down at the ankle, where like I typically wear a lot of tapered denim, so I like a pretty slim, sleek, skinny ankle taper, whatever. You know what I mean. With these, they get a little bit wider. So like at the knee, I feel like they're a little more narrow. Then they get a little wider down here, but it's not like too wide. So like, it doesn't look like you're wearing like bell bottoms and stuff like that, or boot cut. But I like this because I can wear it over a boot, you know what I mean? Or wear it in a boot and not look like, you know, I got bozo feet. The reason why I wear it with my 11s is because the 11s are naturally a wider, bulkier silhouette, which means my tapered denim doesn't really look good with those in my opinion. So I like, you know, something that's a little more wider at the ankle or at the leg opening. So that's why I like these a lot. For me, I'm not really a big fan of skinny jeans. I might have mentioned this before. I like a tapered jean. So like when I saw these, I was a little bit hesitant. I saw them before, you know, the sale. And again, these were a Black Friday pickup. I saw them before the sale, and you know, when the Black Friday sale was announced, I just went ahead and just grabbed them. And I know Zara has free returns, so if I wasn't gonna like them, I could have returned them. I went ahead and pulled the trigger, and I do not regret it. Their skinny jeans tend to be like a little bit too skinny, but these were perfect. And the length in these is perfect too, because they, you know, they're, I think a 32 waist, 34 inseam. The stacking looks pretty dope. Also for Black Friday, and I know you're all like probably just hating me right now talking about all these Black Friday pickups. I can't say nothing else about it. You know, it is what it is. And you know, at least I'm showing y'all the pickups. I picked up these, I want to get the name right. They're a pair of tight long john black throb wax jeans from Nudie. Of course, they have the wax all down the leg. This is actually a colorway that was just a seasonal thing. So of course you won't be able to find it, but you can find things like it from Nudie. When I bought these, I think the retail was $260, and I had my item for a little bit, but I didn't want to pay the retail price for them. So around Black Friday time, I realized that, you know, they had went on sale. You know, I just grabbed them, and I actually saved $100. So I only paid about $160 or $165 shipped for them. I was unsure about what size to go with because I don't really know how Nudies run. This is my first pair of denim from Nudie. I just went with my regular size, which is, you know, 32, and I wanted a long inseam for stacking, so I went with a 32, 34. And when I got them, they just didn't fit the way I was hoping they would. So I was gonna send them back and get a smaller size, but when I looked on there to see, you know, if I could, they had my other size, I wanted to just go like one size down and get a 31, but the 31 was already gone. So I decided to keep these. Basically, I just altered them myself. The leg was a little bit too wide for me, so I went ahead and tapered the leg, so like a nice taper to it. And I took the waist in just a smidge, because the waist wasn't really that bad, but the leg was just too wide, boy, for me when I first got them. So I tapered that leg in. The black throb is what I think they were called. The description said is like it's supposed to give it like a worn look already, and that's what I liked about it. So it's not like too shiny. I kept saying black throb. It's throb black. These are their jeans, throb black tight long john jeans from Nudie. And moving on to December, I picked up a couple pair of jeans. Some of you guys may be familiar with the Release itself. It was something I wanted to support, so I did. This pretty much is the Release from Lease and Life Society with Jacob J. Keller. I have to say that I was very disappointed with these jeans. And if you're familiar, it's a gray wax denim and the stonewash denim with the rips in them. Completely disappointed. And I'm gonna kind of explain why really quick, because I don't know how long this is going on for, but I got a lot more pieces to go through, and this is gonna be a long video at that, because it's a big haul. The way the pictures kind of displayed these jeans, it had like the distressing in all the right places, but when I got them, they just weren't. Distressing and jean rip placement is extremely important. Where you place those are important, because that's what can make and break the whole distressing element of your denim. In the pictures, they were perfect. When I got them, like they just weren't. Most people put distressing or like rips at the knee. This one here, if you can see that hole, it's supposed to be at the knee, but it's actually above the knee. So it's not at the knee. My knee, I think, is like right here below it. It doesn't look good. So I gotta like manually go in there and redo this whole thing, which I plan on doing. I just wanted to show you guys this first. This pair was recommended to size up, you know, which I did because I typically at 32 and I went 34. And these fit just like a 32. And they're like super skinny down the leg. I mean, like I've already said before, like I'm not a fan of skinny jeans. You know, certain things I can make them work, so I can make these work. Even the wax element is like super stiff, and like it just like looked like just threw paint on it. Like it doesn't look good. And upon further review and inspection after getting the jeans, I realized all they did was grab a pair of H&M jeans and do some alterations to them. H&M jeans are like what, 40, 50 bucks? Well, I haven't bought a pair in a long time. I have before, but it's been a minute. So I can't, you know, say exactly how much they cost, but from what I remember, they're around 40, 50 bucks. They sold these for like 140, 150, 160, somewhere around there. And I bought two pair. I spent $326 on these two pair of jeans, and I wasn't happy with them at all. That's kind of pathetic. Then the Stonewash pair for me was even worse. I will say it had a much better fit than the other ones. Like the way these fit is how I would want any of my jeans to fit. But the distressing in these killed it for me. Again, in the photos, they were perfectly at the knee. They looked dope. When I got them, the left leg, and I wish I would never touch it so you guys could have saw it, but I had to fix it how bad it was. The left leg has this distressor right here. That is below the knee, like almost like 3 inches below the knee. The knee, my kneecap is like right here. That's below my knee. Then it had this incision like right down here, which I sewed up myself so you can't really see it, but like right down here had an incision. So when I put these on, like this was the rip below my knee, by the way, and it had this like large opening right at my shin. Like it looked so bad, like that did not look good. And that's not how they looked in the pictures. So again, like I was highly disappointed about these. Also, again, H&M denim that they just altered themselves and just, you know, maxed it up over 150 bucks. That's kind of pathetic in my opinion. Like that's kind of sad. But like I bought them, so I blame myself for that. That's a lesson learned. Like there's certain brands I just won't really deal with anymore. Lease Life Society. After the last pickup, but I copped that black and white striped shirt. I wasn't really sold on that either. Like the quality of the materials was great, but the overall cut and the way it fit just it wasn't really that great. The communication they had behind that, when I contacted them, they didn't respond. And just this whole situation, like I'm good. I refuse to just, you know, spend my money on that shit. Excuse my language, but you buy H&M jeans, alter them, and then make the price 170. That's kind of stupid. Next up was another discounted item I got in December. And this was, I think, a Christmas sale or New Year's. I don't remember exactly which one. And the next pickup is going to be this Luxe Lambskin Strapback 2.0. And I know y'all can't see this because of light, but you know, it is all white. And I'm sure y'all may remember that I do have the black version, and I didn't want the white when he released it, but it was way too much money for me to just drop on a hat. This hat he has retail for $380, and I understand why, because the quality is great, but I couldn't bring myself to drop that much money on a hat. Like I just couldn't do it. Did I have the funds? I had them. I just didn't want to spend them. So I got this one half off, which made it $190. That's still a lot of money to drop on a hat, but $380, $190, $380, $190, $190 wins. So I picked this up, and when I got this is actually my second one. When the first one I got, I put it on, it just didn't fit my head the right way. There's one thing about these, they are handmade and hand cut. So everyone will be slightly a little bit different. And also everyone will not look the exact same as far as like the actual lambskin. Some of them might be a little more lighter in color, some might be a little more darker, some might be a little more rigid, softer, whatever. They're high quality hats. You know, after, you know, having this one, I just knew they were high quality, so I had to pick up one. I was just waiting for a good deal and I got it. But the first one I got, I sent it back because, like I said, it just didn't, you know, fit me right. And I pretty much told him like it just didn't work for me. I sent him pictures, and you know, he told me to just send it back and he'll send me a new one. So this one came in, I rock with it. So that was the last pickup I had in December, which is the Luxe Lambskin Strapback 2.0. In January, I picked up this shirt from Asos.com or Asos, I don't know how you pronounce it. I say Asos, that's wrong, but I don't know. Let me know. This is called the Lazy Oaf, or it's by brand Lazy Oaf. It pretty much just has "fuck this noise" and black and white printed all over it. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but I like all over prints. Like, you know, I'm wearing a Chanel shirt right now, and it's all over print. I think all over prints is like just eye-catching, that, you know, they kind of stand out. And if you wear them the right way, you know, it could work. So I saw this long sleeve button up, all over print, fuck this noise. I thought it was dope, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Got it in a size large. They may still have some of these available, I'm not sure, but I'll let you guys know if they do. And this is getting long already, so Asos.com, moving along. The next pickup is also from Asos, and this one's gonna be another button up, and this is gonna be the